My name is Michael, and I make cool stuff. Posters, packaging, graphic design, websites, cool stuff. MTV, MTV2, Capital Virgin, EMI, all the record label folks, on down to the kind of grassroots, startup, local bands. I don't get a lot of, we want it to look like this. Most of the time they are coming to me for what I do. So rather than having to try to sell them on a look, they're sort of coming to me for a look. That's part of the best thing about it, and it's also part of the hard thing about it, because I always got to be one-upping myself. The poster business basically all started while I was still in college. So while most people were working on their school gigs, I was working for venues, record labels, Capitol Records for Ben Harper as a junior in college. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I was working for peanuts at the beginning just to do the work because I loved it and that's what I wanted to be doing anyway. But I think the first one where somebody actually said, hey, make this poster, it was the Rev Horn Heat. I don't know if it's because it is the first one, but there's some things going on with space and the attitude of the Rev visually, which was kind of interesting. Process-wise, printing, that was almost as difficult as making the poster itself. So many different variables to deal with, different types of screen etch, different types of emulsion, what things work for this, what things don't. A lot of times, I mean, it made such a difference to be there actually physically printing it because things would change on the fly. Like this color just was working great on the screen, but in person it just didn't work. So you could actually sit there and mix a different color to get kind of exactly what you wanted to. So the printing process becomes as much of the art as the actual art itself. Now a lot of the work has sort of turned into more of the, I hate to say corporate identity because it's not, even though the clients sometimes are corporate, at the end of the day, everything is really art. I don't care what it is. But I think a lot of people in my business treat it more like a business, where I definitely treat it more as each project is a commissioned art piece versus is a logo. And I think that shows in the finished product. It's not about the destination, it's about the trip to get there. When you're running in place, that's when you're getting past. I'm always trying to be, 5 steps ahead of people and just make the shit poppin'. Memphis is a big inspiration for me. I mean, I had a lot of people wanting to get out of here, and I'm wanting to stay. I think Memphis has that soul, that sort of spark, that when people come from out of town here, that's sort of the first thing they notice. Of course, we're sort of synonymous with rhythm and blues, which is nothing but really soul, but even in a band like Lucero, when you hear them sort of playing and just killing it, I mean, that's soul too. It sounds completely different, but in the sort of bottom of it all, it's nothing but soul. It's really what Memphis is all about, is about soul.